Hey Wicked Army, Wicked here and welcome to a Clash of Clans episode. Today guys, we're going to go through the essential attack strategies that Town Hall 9 should know, or especially if you're a new Town Hall 9 or an attacker that doesn't really have much of a variety of attack strategies that they can use to 3-star. This is the video for you. We'll probably show you 6 attacks that you essentially need to know for 3 stars, so stay tuned to that. There also is that monthly giveaway, guys. I still got it going on. All you have to do is like the video, subscribe with my notifications turned on, and also let me know in the comments that you've done so. Also, people that have notifications on, can you please let me know in the comments if it's actually working, because I think it's broken, because a few people have told me already that they're not getting notifications even though they've turned them on, and I can screenshot your comments and send them to YouTube for further proof. So let's go ahead with the first attack strategy. Stay tuned because it's going to be awesome. So the first attack that I want to show you guys is the Go Vaho. So this is the strongest attack strategy before the bowlers came out, and it's pretty simple to use. All you have to use is golems, a few wizards, and some heroes at the start with the kill squad. The kill squad is essentially those troops, and the Valkyries come in as well. So the Valkyries is the last bit of the kill squad. You need jump spells though. You need the essential to get jump spells for this attack strategy for the Valkyries to get to the core as soon as possible. That's where the heavy hitting expos are, and you want to knock them out as well and lure the clan castle. So the kill squad needs to get the archer queen as well. So the 3 things that you need to do is kill the clan castle, archer queen, and get those hog riders in surgically or trickle them in like so. And you need heal spells for this to keep those hog riders alive, especially in high density defense areas, and also giant bomb possibilities and the bomb tower destruction damage. So those are things that you need to do and watch out for. Go Vaho is really strong, and then you can go out and branch out to different variants and add bowlers in the clan castle once you get bowlers in your clan, or someone's able to donate them, and that can make the attack strategy a stronger as well. And you can use Go Valo if you have 4 air defenses centralized in the middle, replace the hog riders with loons instead. So there we go, there's a Go Vaho attack strategy. Essential need to know if you're a Town Hall 9. Okay, so the second need to know Town Hall 9 attack strategy is the Go-Ho. So the Go-Ho is quite a simple classic attack strategy, and you'll want to be using this because when you go into Town Hall 9, you'll probably have like level 4 golems, you'll probably have level 4 hog riders, and nothing really much else, because the P.E.K.K.A. is not really relevant in the Town Hall 9 region at this stage. So your golem and your hog riders are probably the most effective leveled troops coming into Town Hall 9. So this is an essential attack strategy to learn. So the Go-Ho is pretty simple, same as the Go Vaho. Golem has to go in and funneled by the wizards, and you got to get some jump spells as well to get into the core and get the Archer Queen on the defense, and the clan castle troops are lured as well. And that's pretty much the prerequisites for the Go-Ho. You need to kill off the Archer Queen and the clan castle troops. And here's a couple of loons here. Don't really need the loons. I think just saw the opportunity with the bomb tower there on the edge, so instead of a couple of hog riders, use the loons instead. So imagine if the loons weren't there, you could use hog riders. That's all good to knock out that bomb tower. And now we're going to have some hog riders surgically deployed. So what I mean by surgically deployed, you can deploy hog riders, few hog riders at a time, 2 or 3 hog riders at each defense or on the outside, and then you can go anti-clockwise or clockwise depending on how advantageous it is to go either side. And you got some heal spells that well. So you got to keep note of the spaces. So the spaces is probably where the bombs are going to be, especially if it's the first hit. And as you can see, there's 2 whiz towers left. He's going to put a preempted here just because there's 2 giant bombs that just went off and there was a space for it. And there we go, those hog riders would have been bacon if the heal spell wasn't put down there. So it's a classic attack. It is possible to, in this meta, to still use the classic Go-Ho, and you can use different variants later on, AQ Go-Ho or AQ Go-Hobo. That's just the fundamental base of the Go-Ho attack. So there we go, that's the second attack strategy. The third attack strategy is the Go-Weebo. And this is an attack strategy that doesn't really require much planning. So it's pretty much golems, 3 golems. You got 1 golem around the outside on each side, and 1 going down the center with some wall breakers, some witches, and the heroes as well. So the bowlers also come out from the clan castle, and the bowlers his main job is to get into the center. Sometimes the funnel isn't the best, so they go around the outside, but in this case there's a few bowlers that actually did its job and are going in the middle to help out with the core. So the heroes and the bowlers and the golems are supposed to go into the core with a few witches, and the remaining witches are supposed to go around the outside with their golem as well. Sometimes it doesn't always go to plan, but the golems sometimes go around the outside, or it just depends on how big the funnel is. Remember, bowlers are really sensitive when it comes to funnels, so they really need a wide funnel so they don't deviate around the outside. So there we go, we got the 2 jump spells in. It's really good to have 2 jump spells, especially for the core. And then we're going to have bowlers going around the outside now. So as you can see, the northern witches didn't really work out with their golem, but there's enough troops here, and the archer queen still had the royal cloak in the center to knock out the rest of the base. But the other side had heaps of troops left. We have bowlers, witches, we got a bunch of them left, and this corner is going to obliterate as soon as they get over there. I'll just fast forward this in a second. Bowlers are pretty much tanking for the witches there, and the archer queen is fighting against the wall like usual. But here we go, we're going to 3-star the rest of the base. There's not many defenses left. Archer queen's going to assist the remaining troops, and there we have it. That's the 3rd attack strategy I want to show you guys. Pretty easy to use, just 3 golems and just do it. So the next attack strategy is the witch slap. Is kind of same as the go Weibo, but a little bit different. You're looking for bases that don't have the air defenses close to the edge that aren't accessible. So in this case there's 1 air defense on the edge, but that's easy to get to and you can shoot them down. So you really got to figure out where the air defenses are and make sure you can't can't target the healers. That's what I was trying to say. So the healers are essential for the outside. So they're pretty much, you can use a golem as well. In this case there was a golem used, and a lot of players have reported a golem being used in the witch slap is a lot more successful than no golem. So I believe it. You do. I feel like the heroes eventually die off if they don't have the golem tanking, especially for that initial firepower where there's heaps of defenses still up. And but a lot of players still use without a golem. They just add more bowlers. So that's pretty good attack strategy right there. Witch slap. We got witches on the outside there, and we've got the king trying to get through to that air defense, and they pretty much meet the heroes all the way to the other side, and that's how you got that slap. They just meet in the middle, and it's pretty easy to use. Not much planning involved, except looking out for where the air defenses are and making sure they don't reach the healers, or at least be accessible to knock them out straight away. So there we go. That's another essential attack strategy that's really good for 3-star. And let's go on to the next one now. All right, the next attack strategy is the lava loon attack strategy. So this is a quad lava loon, and this attack strategy is really good for if you have low heroes. As you can see, Spike has really low heroes, level 8 and level 7, so you probably want to have this attack strategy if you're that low level, especially if you're new Town Hall 9. The thing you have to do with this attack strategy is you got to lure the clan castle troops out, because you don't know what's in there. It could be baby dragons, could be a dragon or some sort, and you want to kill them off as soon as possible, because they can run around and shoot down your lava hounds and your loons in air, and they can't really fight back because they're lava hounds and loons. They can only drop stuff on the ground. As you can see, lava hounds on each air defense there. And the good thing about this base is the air defenses aren't too deep, and the loons come in from behind, backed up with some haste spells and rage spells. That's awesome. So pay attention to the Archer Queen. You can knock her out with putting a skeleton spell over her so she's distracted, and letting the lava pups or the loon splash damage to kill her off. And the good thing about that is you need to find bases that have Archer Queen close by to air defenses, because we're going to go over there with the lava hound at least, and the lava pups kill them off. But the Archer Queen can be distracted with the skeleton spell. I always wondered what could we do with the skeleton spell, and finally someone had some good use to them by distracting the heroes. So there we go, there's the Lava Loon attack strategy, the quad Lava Loon there, and awesome attack by Spycaller, great for heroes with low level, and that's another essential Town Hall 9 attack strategy that you need to know. And the last attack strategy is the Gobo Lalo. So the Gobo Lalo is the strongest attack strategy, hands down, because it's also reliable once you know how to use it. If you don't know how to use it and you haven't practiced it, it's going to be a hard strategy to do. The essential things you need to do is to get rid of the Archer Queen, the Clan Castle troops, and at least 2 air defenses before the Lava Loon component of the raid. And that's what I kind of taught you in the last raid, is how to do the Lava Loon. And now you can kind of incorporate it with the Gobo Lalo right now, which is the Gobo Lalo. So the Gobo is pretty much the kill squad, kills off those prerequisites, and the Lava Loon is the back end. As you can see, Archer Queen's down, Clan Castle's down, and the last air defense, which is the second air defense to go down, is a prerequisite of the Lava Loons coming in. That's the last air defense, and now the back end Lava Loon can actually finish off the base now more successfully. I have seen only 1 air defense go down, but it's more successful if as many air defenses, air sweepers are down, because they're not battling the air. So Lava Hounds are going in now with the haste spells. Good to have haste spells. I'm really glad they put in a Dark Elixir spot Dark spell, so it's really helpful if you don't have enough room for a rage spell. And there we go, that's essentially 1 Lava Hound tanking now. And that's not even pop. You can tell when a attack strategy's really strong is when one of the Lava Hounds isn't even popped yet, and it's a very dominating attack if you know how to use it. So I hope you guys enjoyed those 6 essential Town Hall 9 attack strategies. Let me know in the comments below which ones do you actually use, or which ones are you waiting to use but just don't have the required level, or you don't have those troops yet. So with that being said, remember to enter my monthly giveaway, and remember guys, stay wicked.